Welcome back! We're now exploring the lab during the daytime, and I'm about to go into these offices here to see if we can get any more information from whomever's here during the day, which I suppose is Mason. Let's see. Mason, are you here? Yes!
If it looks like I'm busy, that means I'm busy.
Okay.
What are you working on?
It's immensely complicated. Get a postgrad in advanced math and electrical engineering, then I'll explain it to you.
Put it in layman's terms.
Fine. There's this shiny magic that lives in the power lines, and it's dangerous and sly like a fox. And I'm using math to trick it into leaving the power lines. Without accidentally making everyone die.
That sounds like you're working on the wireless transmission of electricity to me.
Yes!
If you want to put too fine a point on it, go ahead, stranger. Which brings me to my next point.
Who am I?
Please let the answer be something that justifies me kicking you out of my workspace.
Ow!
I'm here on behalf of a new potential owner.
Wrong.
No, that's correct.
No, I mean wrong answer for me. Not the answer I wanted to hear.
Okay, I'm beginning to not really like this guy. I'm kind of tempted just to go with this first, but I'll go through these in order.
Do you know why Ryan would want to hurt Nico?
The police already asked the same thing.
Well, what did you tell them?
I said if I were to have killed Nico, it'd be because he stole my work.
Whoa, hold on.
It's just a for instance.
Is it?
Yes, that's because I think logically. I force myself to think from A to B to C, and so on. Ryan is all over the place. For her, it's A to zucchini, to that thing from TV, to maybe C, then on to some non sequitur. I don't trust anyone I can't explain.
This guy reminds me of somebody I used to manage at my old job.
Who do you see on an average day?
Just me. Sometimes Ryan. You ask a lot of questions. Ever thought of being a scientist?
Sometimes.
Good answer. The world needs more people with questions, and fewer people who are sure they have the answers.
I don't know, this guy sounds like he has all the answers. Or should I say, he sounds like he thinks he has all the answers.
Did you see? I beat your high score.
Yes, if fighting is sure to result in victory, then you must fight. Sun Tzu compels me to take you down. Prepare yourself, opponent.
Okay, at least he's got a sense of humor.
Did you work directly with Nico?
No one worked with Nico. We barely spoke to each other. That's the way he liked it. He practically lived in the lab. If he wanted to look at my work, he'd just root around in my hard drive.
So he'd come in here when you were gone?
No, he'd use the network.
He'd just snoop in your files? That seems kind of annoying.
Not kind of. Entirely. It's unethical, and it allowed him to steal.
Huh. Maybe this might help us get into his files.
What do you remember about the day Nico died?
More than I'd care to.
I imagine. Did anything stick out?
Yes, the police. It was weird. One of us killed Nico, and here they were, talking about a basketball game, like it was any other day.
You said one of us. Why? Why not say someone?
It's just an expression.
It's not an expression I'm aware of.
Don't be contrarian. It doesn't suit you.
Hey, don't tell me who to be.
Do you like Ryan?
Doesn't seem like
Let
it.
me save you some time. I don't like anyone.
That can't be true.
Observe, and I'll demonstrate. Other people.
Yep, he definitely reminds me of that guy I had to manage at one time.
You mentioned Nico stealing your work. Can you prove that?
No.
You must be pretty upset about that.
Say what you really want to say.
Did the police know your feelings about Nico?
What a peculiar question.
Do you have a peculiar answer?
I do in fact have a peculiar answer. I actually told the police the truth. A more interesting question is, how is Ryan still a free woman?
Why shouldn't she be?
In this case, the smoking gun is a miswired Tesla coil that she built.
Yeah, we tried confronting her about that, but that didn't seem to go anywhere.
Did you dislike Nico?
Very much so.
Would you go as far as to say you hated Nico?
I would go that far, and further. That guy was a jerk.
That seems a little disrespectful, considering...
Does it? Am I supposed to pretend he's great now that he's dead? Lots of jerks have died, and he's one of them. He's a dead, brilliant, jerk madman. The world would be much better off if he'd lived to share more of his intellect. But I selfishly am glad I'll never have to deal with him again.
Okay, this guy is looking more and more suspicious.
It seems strange to me that you could be so blasé about a murder.
I deal with things on my own time. But if you are desperate to watch someone cry, Ellie's always available.
Ow! I guess it's a good segue to this next question.
What do you think of Ellie?
She hates me so much that she switched to the night shift. Come to think of it, she hates me so much I should actually feel a sense of accomplishment. Which I now do. There it is.
What did you do that she dislikes you so much?
Why do you assume it was me?
Yeah, this guy definitely reminds me of that guy I keep mentioning. He always loved to drive other people crazy. I mean, he got a kick out of it.
I took an educated guess.
I did too. Still couldn't figure it out. But the fact remains, we are not besties, as she likes to say. We are worsties.
Worsties, huh? Well, you know, I can't really say that I blame Ellie. What's so special about Tesla? Come on, Nancy.
Can you tell me a little bit about Gray?
He always gives me an industrial-sized portion of the creeps. The only person who ever liked Gray was Nico. And I think he just liked keeping Gray around to scare everyone away from his work.
Did he try to scare you away from Nico's work?
No. He tried to scare me away from my own work.
What does that mean?
He was Nico's heavy. I figured he'd leave once the police gave the all clear. Trust me, if he's still here, he's up to something. Your boss would be smart to get rid of him.
What was Nico working on before he died?
There wasn't a name for it yet, officially. It was basically wireless energy transfer. That was helpful for you. So how about you tell me something about your boss?
I'm sorry, I can't. Confidential. What are you doing?
I want you to tell me what you know, but I can't tell if you're a pushover or not.
Not.
Ah, efficiency. One of the rare graces of a post-manner society.
Yeah, that guy that I was referring to also liked saying things as quickly as possible and not saying anything unless he absolutely had to. Definitely post-manners.
What's so special about Tesla?
If you have to ask that, you haven't done your research.
Yeah.
I mean, to you. What brought you here?
Oh, okay.
The work. I turned down Los Alamos in a tenure-track position to be here. Most people don't know this, but the majority of Tesla's work was confiscated by the FBI.
Aww.
Why?
Could be he was designing weapons. Could be he had a breakthrough that threatened the energy magnates. Don't know. It's all been hidden. What matters is, there's a little bit still here. I always suspected Nico had some squirreled away, and I'd be able to find it. But either he didn't, or I couldn't.
You said you were searching for Nico's work. Did you ever look in Nico's personal things?
Of course I looked.
You know, I'm kind of afraid that Nancy's gonna ask something that'll make this guy suspect that we're with the police. I mean, we sound like the police when we say, "Did you hate Nico?" You know, and all this stuff.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I really don't like this guy. Can we go into Ryan's space? Or, not Ryan, Ellie's space.
What are you doing?
Uh-oh.
What are you doing?
I guess not. So do we have to get him out of here to do that? Because... Okay, that's where we got that book, right?
What are you doing?
Can we ask him?
No offense, I can't work when you're hovering.
I'll let you go.
Goodbye.
Okay. So we can't go in snooping around in Ellie's space. Well, that's a bummer. And we can't go through these awesome looking danger doors. There's a coil thing. Can we revisit Ryan? Talk to her more? Oh, I like that skull. That looks cool. Did we miss anything? I don't think we did.
Hi.
Bye.
Bye.
I love that. I feel like some of my conversations back when I worked at Walmart were like that. We didn't miss anything here, did we? So this belongs to the security office. Why does she have it here? That's rather interesting. Can we... I love all these hmms. Okay, enough of that. And we can't do anything with these. So whenever there's a gear, that means we can do stuff. Okay, that's something I didn't know before. We can't check those out. Nothing in here. We got everything, right? We gotta figure out a way to program a key card. Does this do that? No, that's just some machine. Okay, I think we need to go back down. Can we look outside? That's one thing I'm wondering. Can we at least explore the grounds outside? Because how do they get out of here? I mean, I don't see a door that goes outside anywhere. So can we use our card? Like a blank card?
I guess this one doesn't work.
Okay, so we need to program that. But what do we use to program it? I mean, Gray's thing is locked, so that's not gonna work. Come on, JB, you know better than to do things over and over again. What happens if we turn this on during the day? Okay, I guess nothing. For lounge only? Yeah, we can look around here a little bit more easily. We can certainly read these books a little bit more. I keep wondering if these books have a purpose. I mean, it seems like they're here for something. I'm sorry that this is just me running in circles, but... we still haven't found the knob. That's pointless. Wait, we didn't look at that double helix-y thing. Can't look at that. There's nothing... We can't look at the table? Let's go to the bathroom again.
BS has BO? Hey, how did that end up in here too?
Okay. I think that's the first time I've heard the term BS mentioned in a Nancy Drew game. Okay, that's just still that book. There's nothing that people put in there. Let's try calling people. Actually, on second thought, let's not call anybody yet. We need to find this keycard programmy thing. Let's go back to the night shift. I mean, it's pretty much the best bet we've got. Alright, good. We still can't look at that garbage can. I just have this feeling that I've been missing something. If I just don't know what. Okay. So we can't get into Ryan's stuff. No, okay. Turn around good. Okay. I want to check out those awesome looking doors, but we can't. Ellie's here.
Oh, Nancy? What's up?
Now we can talk to her about Mason.
How bad are relations between you and Mason?
I wouldn't say they're bad.
You might be the only one who wouldn't.
Yeah.
They're not great.
I get the impression that you two hate each other.
My Gram raised me to look for the good in everyone, even those who do me harm. Most times I find that glimmer of good, even in the meanest people. But Mason flashes that smug smile of his, and every rage center of my brain releases all of its hate Mason chemicals. Wish that weren't the truth, but it is.
I completely understand how you feel, Ellie. I really do.
I also get the impression Mason doesn't like you very much.
Now that is fortunate. If I had to deal with him puppy-dogging all around all the time, I'd never get anything done.
Well, that is one good way to look at it.
Why do you and Mason work opposite schedules?
I'm a night Ellie.
Any other reason?
And as a good Southern girl, I know if you don't have anything good to say, you keep it zipped, like this.
I get the impression she has more to say, but she's not telling us.
Who else was here the night Nico died?
Gray. I think that's it.
Gray is looking more and more suspicious.
Did you know Nico well?
No, but it wasn't for lack of trying.
So you weren't friends?
I don't know if he had friends.
He wasn't well liked?
No, it's not like that. I just don't think he needed people. Or if he did, then he hid it well. He was too much of a scientist.
Everybody needs people. That's just the fact of life.
You said Nico was too much of a scientist. What did you mean by that?
I'm organized in the way I think, but Okay, take Mason for example. He lives his life the way I work.
How so?
In all of the ways. When he makes a sandwich, he alphabetizes the ingredients. He's not human. Not that it's hard to explain. Like if a computer had legs and a sweater, it'd be Mason. What it comes down to is, I'm 20%. Mason, maybe 60. Nico was 100% a scientist.
Man, I couldn't imagine talking to Nico if he was like Mason on steroids.
Did Nico have a hard time with people?
Not a hard time, not exactly. It was like he was plugged into a different current than the rest of us. People were to be studied and observed, but that was all he wanted. At least I hope that's how it was.
Was Nico close to anyone in the office? Did he talk to anyone?
Yeah.
Don't think so, really.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Nancy.
Well, that's all we can talk to her about, so we'll continue next time.